Oh no, welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And tonight, Manchester United have to face Wolverhampton Wanderers at the Molineux Stadium. It's the Monday night kickoff, so it's 8 o'clock kickoff, I do believe. So the team I've gone for is pretty much the same one that beat Chelsea. So we've got Rashford, Martial, Lingard up top. Then we've got McTominay, Pereira, and Pogba in midfield, Shaw, Maguire, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, and obviously De Gea as captain. So let's get into it. Let's play match and talk about the last game, which was against Chelsea, and we won the game 4-0. What a game it was. The atmosphere was absolutely brilliant. What a really good game. Probably I'd say probably the best game that I've been to, but you know, it was a really good game for us, especially second half. So let's talk about the first half against Chelsea. We started really poorly actually against Chelsea. Chelsea pressed us really high. They had pretty much all the ball, and they pretty much controlled everything, really. And it showed that with their first proper chance. Tammy Abraham had a turn and shot from a corner. He basically turned and shot, and he hit the post, which was unlucky. And then after that, they did have a chance with no, I don't think they did they? They had a couple chances, but then we got our first goal through a Rashford penalty, which was a penalty. I think it was Rashford who was fouled anyway. I don't know if it was Rashford or Martial. It was one of the two. I can't remember. It's that long ago. Martial. Well, Rashford or Martial got. I think it was Rashford actually. Martial got. Rashford got tripped over in the box. Definite penalty, and so Rashford gone and took the penalty and obviously scored. So then that was 1-0. And then pretty much after that, we pretty much struggled again. Chelsea had another chance. It made a save. I think it was Ross Barkley with a chance. He made De Gea make a save, and it was unlucky. But yeah, he was unlucky for Ross Barkley. So I was just concentrating just a bit because I was like, I thought something went wrong or something. Ross Barkley had a chance. It was a great save from De Gea, which he kicked it out with his foot. But after that, Emerson had a chance, and Jimenez scored for Wolves. Didn't expect that, but they did have a couple of chances. They had, Chelsea looked a better team in the first half, and Emerson with a better chance, yet again off the crossbar. I thought it was in. I literally thought that goal, that shot that Emerson took, I thought it was in. Where I was standing, I thought it was in. I was like, oh my god, did it just hit the crossbar and just go over the line, or? But after replays, it showed that we were through, and they were through and they should have scored pretty much. So winning half time, winning 1-0. I was expecting either a change at half time in that midfield, because I thought we were really struggling with it. But we actually came back out pretty good actually. We got the first goal from a counter attack, and I think it was Rashford who put it into Lingard, Lingard then crossed it to not Lingard. Lingard passed it to Pereira, and Pereira just put it into the box for Martial, who just had an easy tap in personally. So then that was 2-0, and then straight after that, literally couple seconds after that, Rashford was straight through yet again, but this time it is from Paul Pogba. What a ball it was from Paul Pogba, and he went on and scored. So it's just over the top ball. Pogba, one of them balls that Pogba likes to do for Rashford. We've seen it before. Last season it was against Spurs, I do believe, where we went on and had a ball like that, and obviously we won that game. But Rashford went straight through and goal and scored. So that was a really good. Yes, there we go. Rashford 1-1. It was then. Went on to it. It's just Paul Pogba over the top ball, and he was one-on-one with the goalkeeper Rashford, and Rashford put it in. So then that was 3-0. So then after that, I was expecting 3-0. Maybe Chelsea might get back into it, but they didn't really. And then, yet again, Paul Pogba and Martial linking up. Paul Pogba on the counter, using his pace and power. Goes on and puts a through ball for Dan James, who just literally just come on, I do believe. And Dan James went on and scored with a bit of luck from a deflection from the shot. The deflection came off the defender, but you know those all them goals count really. So yeah, it went straight through on goal, and it beat Kepa in the net, and we won 4-0 with that goal. So it was a really good game for us. Go on, McTominay. Oh, unlucky. Yeah, it was a really good game for us. 4-0 against Chelsea, and I do believe Chelsea yesterday drew 1-1 with Leicester. Then they look really poor. I don't know what it is, but they just can't finish games for some reason. Let's talk about our new signings, Wan-Bissaka and Harry Maguire, how they did. Yeah, Maguire got man of the match. He just completely dominated the Chelsea, the Chelsea forwards. They didn't have many chances. You know, every time that second half, like pretty much Maguire cleared everything. He had a great tackle. You know, I could see Lindelof and Maguire, you know, linking up really well this season. Fingers crossed, like no one gets injured or anything like that. But if we can keep them to, cleared off the line. If we can keep those two, why is Pogba taking corners? Well, yeah, if we can keep them two fit for the season, that would be a really good for our defense. But I don't think that'll happen because you know United, we always get injuries, don't we? So yes, so we won that game 4-0. Who else was played? Wan-Bissaka yet again showed he's what a signing Wan-Bissaka is at right back as well. He looked really good. He did struggle going forward, but you know, once Dan James came on that right hand side, he pretty much didn't have to go forward every time. Whereas you know, in the first half, Lingard came inside, and Wan-Bissaka didn't really go as much forward. But second half, I think he's better when he's got a winger next to him, not like a inside forward like Jesse Lingard was on that first half. But yeah, he did really well. Jesse Lingard, Pogba did really well. Rashford, pretty much everyone went really well. Even McTominay was just class in that midfield, and just hope that he can keep another block. I just hope that he can keep Matic out. Matic did play. Matic was on the bench for that game. Oh, have I not scored? Yeah, how we not? How we did not? Yeah, again. How we kept? Well, to be honest, Chelsea did deserve a goal in that game. But yeah, if we can keep those, if we can keep, I can't speak today. If McTominay can keep Matic out of the team, that would be really nice. Pereira, I thought he wasn't the best. Pereira, alright, he got an assist, but I think Pereira in the end, in the second half, he kind of went on that wing. He played on the wing, and Pogba and McTominay were in centre midfield together. Great. It's just unlucky from the cross. But yeah, if we can keep the back line as the same, I reckon it will be the same tonight against Wolves. Wolves, obviously, they drew. I think they drew against Leicester 1-1 at last weekend. I think they played on Saturday last weekend. I'm not too sure. They also had a bit of controversy in their last game. Obviously, VAR. I won't talk about VAR. Obviously, if you haven't seen it, there's been quite a few cases of VAR especially with handballs. There's been like quite a few cases saying that we don't really understand how VAR works with the handballs and stuff, but I don't know. It's going to be a hard one anyway to understand, especially at Old Trafford. That was really weird when I heard like VAR complete. That was so with the announcer. That was really weird. But yeah, so yeah, tonight Man United have to face Wolves. Obviously, Wolves are a really good side. Last season they were a really good side. This season, alright, they've only played one game, but they still look really good. It's just, last week they got robbed for it. Last week they did get robbed by VAR, didn't they? Really, I think. But you know, if we can keep them. Gone in on the volley. Oh, how have I not scored? If we can get the first goal against Wolves, I reckon that'll be good. But obviously, last season we lost to Wolves twice in a row because we played them in the league where we lost. I think we lost 2-0, and then we lost was it 2-1 in the end in the FA Cup right after. So if we can get, if we can get the first goal, I reckon we'll be good. But Wolves are a very good side at home, and it's going to be interesting to see if we can get that first goal. If Rashford or Martial can get that first goal, that would be really nice. But I've got a funny feeling. Finally scored that second goal. Yeah, if we can get that first goal, either Martial or Rashford to get one of those goals, it would be really good. I wouldn't be surprised if Dan James started this game as well, because I reckon we'll probably sit back against Wolves and let them have the ball, and then probably play them on the counter attack. But the way Wolves play at home, they play with 5 at the back and have that sweeper. So it's definitely going to be hard for us. But if we go attacking against them, they're just going to sit back and let us play, and then hope for the best, like they did last season against us. They pretty much sat back for pretty much most of the game, and we just pretty much got out, ran. We pretty much lost the game. It was just one of them games last season, wasn't it? Even Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said this. We were really poor, and I just hope that we can keep this confidence up against Wolves and try and get a victory. Let's talk about a couple transfers going out. A couple transfers it looks like that's going to happen. Rojo might be going out to Fenerbahce, which I've heard that might be going soon. Well, I haven't heard, I've seen. He might be going off to Fenerbahce. Also, Alex Sanchez might be going to Inter Milan, joining what's his name, Lukaku at Inter Milan on loan, and apparently they might have a 15 million buyout clause. Oh, look at that! Wrap it up, Martial. There we go, 3-1. So yeah, there's a couple, Sanchez and Rojo, that might be leaving. And apparently there's a couple of youngsters going out on loan as well. I'm not too. I think it was Ethan Hamilton that's gone out on loan. But I think that's pretty much it for outgoings at the moment. Obviously, we've still got question marks over Paul Pogba, but I don't think Paul Pogba will leave this summer. Maybe next summer, but not this summer. So anyway, score prediction for the game. I reckon United. It will be a tough game for United, but I can't see us winning. I can't see us losing personally. So I reckon we might nick it. I reckon it might be a 2-1 game. I reckon we might get found out in like the first 5-10 minutes. They'll kind of pressure us and stuff like that. But I reckon we're going to win the game 2-1. I reckon we'll come out second half. Maybe losing at 1-0 at half time. I reckon we'll come out second half and get 2 goals and win the game. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for 2-1 Man United as my score prediction. So yeah, I'm actually going to end it here, guys. So please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right, I'm going. Bye. I know, guys. Thank you for watching my video. Hit me up on Twitch and Twitter, and don't forget to watch the playlist down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.